Good evening. It is a cold January day, and I've just been testing the Moonlight camera in a dark but urban environment with lots of street lights, different coloured lights, tungsten lights, LED lights, and all sorts. And I've been trying it on auto settings, and I've been trying it with different manual settings. And all in all, from the video feed, everything was really good. I could, on auto, everything was perfectly exposed, and I could fly around quite easily. And there's lots of little trees around here, kind of in between the street lights, and you could easily see the branches, and you could fly around quite happily. I mean, I wouldn't say it was like daylight, but I mean, it was as close to it. On manual settings, again, depending on the settings you chose, you can fly around quite easily. There's quite a bit of grain in the video feed, um, but that's fine because it allows you to still see the scraggle of the trees, and it's just a case of adjusting the shutter or the ISO to suit your requirements, your kind of your balls, I suppose, when it comes to how dark you want it to be when you're flying around. So I chose, I was flying around there with the video feed recording at 1080 60 and the 4K feed recording at 4K 30. I chose a shutter speed of around 1 to 120 and set the ISO to 800 initially, and then another flight at 1600. And to be honest, I can't tell how much grain is in those feeds until I go back and review them. A couple of other settings, reducing the saturation right down. There isn't currently a log mode on the camera, so I just dropped the saturation right down to 1, and I'll see if post-processing can bring the colours back up again. What else did I do? Tried a 2.7K 30 with the automatic image stabilization turned on, so we'll see how that goes. And I also then flew around 4K 60, again in auto, if memory serves. But yes, we'll check the footage and we'll see if any of that is usable. I think the auto settings are perfectly fine if you just want to plug in and go flying in a nighttime situation. And it's going to be, I know it's going to be, the footage is going to be fine. It's going to be bright and it might be grainy. But you know, if you're just wanting to fly around, just show that you've been ripping a bando or a parking lot or something like that in the evening time, the footage is going to be perfectly fine. So when you come to wanting more cinematic style footage, you obviously want the grain to be limited, and that's where changing the manual settings will really come into it. But yes, anyway, I'm blabbering on because I'm bloody freezing, so I'm going to go and I'll check you later.